Hi, my name is Jason Fox from the Royal Lane Journal of Roehampton University. I am interviewing for the first time in my life Mr. Ade Peter White, manager of Badman United, whose ultimate rival, Pussycat FC, also known as Pussy FC, almost beat him 3-2. However, I'm not interviewing him today about the football. I am going to interview him about something more interesting and more, how to say it, adequate. Mr. Ade Peter White, as a football manager, you've heard many speculations as your players love to go on the internet, you know, YouTube and all the other sites. I'm sure you've heard about this particular girl called OG NIKKI. Tell me about your views about this OG NIKKI. Don't you have anything to say?
In fact, you see that there? You see that? Do you know what this is? This is a Bible. I will now get Quran. I'll put it here. I will get Torah. I'll put it here. I will now sellotape it round. Eh? Are you hearing me? Are you listening? I will sellotape it with masking tape and staple the pages together. Eh? And then ask her, hey, OG, come here, come now, how are you doing? And when she come to me, I say, hey, oh, you are the manager of Badman. I will now just come to her and be like, yes, well done. You deserve a slap. Eh? All those dirty things you are talking about. They say any publicity is publicity. Don't believe it. It is not good publicity. In fact, your parents must be very ashamed of you. I am just bamboozled as to how we are now. If I see you anywhere near my daughter, hey, I have 5 of them. I've warned them anyway about you that they should not watch any of your stuff, because if they let me not say anything. It's okay. I'm being filmed. It's okay now. It's okay. It's fine.
So, let's put this into a scenario. If you did see OG NIKKI, as many people call her, we don't know if that's her real name yet. We'll do some more research as a journalist. But if you did see OG NIKKI hanging around with one of your 5 daughters and your 2 sons, explain to me, what would you do?
You know what that OG stands for? It will stand for, oh God, when I slapped her. That's what it will now stand for. Because she will not, in fact, hey, that slap will deport her from the earth. That's how she will travel at the speed of sound. Eh? They will not see it coming. She will not see it coming at all. All she knows is that she will suddenly find herself in a jungle somewhere, or in Antarctica, depending which way I slap. It may be this way, it may be that way. I don't know. As long as my hand connects with her face. Because that one and the nonsensical ramblings she's now coming out to it. It's not good though. It's not good.
What would you do to her father?
You know what? It's not her father's fault now. Shebi, her father now tried to talk to her, tried to educate her. It's a child's responsibility to now execute what has been imparted into their lives through teaching. So if you do not now express what you are being taught, it does not mean that because she's not illustrating what she's being taught, that the father is not a bad father. No, not at all. It's like me, people saying I'm a bad manager because my team loses. No, that's not the truth. It's because my striker is being a stupid idiot, or my goalkeeper has put on weight. One or the two. Either way, it's not my fault. If I've done my job, how will I now be blamed for the mishappenings, the confoundments of another person's errors? No, it will not be the case.
Okay. Final question before we wrap everything up. If you found out that, yeah, let's put this as a scenario.
Okay.
You found out that one of your players is now going out with OG NIKKI, and he comes to you without you knowing, you don't know nothing, and he comes to you and says that he has another person that wants to come onto the team without you knowing it's OG NIKKI, but you don't know. What would you do when you find out it's her?
What would I even do? In fact, well, do you know what? As my players already know, every time they miss a ball, 10% of their money goes to my house in Nigeria. So, if OG NIKKI is now playing on my own team, in fact, she will understand what the word SCAM stands for. Scam. I will now take 90% of her salary. I need to go to my house in Nigeria. The remaining 5% will now go to her boyfriend, because he's the one that brought her into the team now. So I have to appreciate him, you know. Then the other 5, I will now allocate as pocket money to my children. You know, 5 daughters and 2 sons. It's not easy. 10 concubines, 1 wife. It's not easy at all. And I will give recommendation to the assistant coach, Hilal. She's the only woman female staff, apart from Caroline, who is a footballer, but she's a woman. So that's I will also appreciate them, maybe with a 0.2%. But generally, OG will not be getting anything. She'll just be like, OG must stand for, oh God, bro, because I am just broke. I don't know why. But yes, generally, like, why are we even talking about this OG something? I thought this interview would be about someone more consistent with morals.
Well, that's all we have for time for today. So,
okay, thank you very much.
On behalf of the Roehampton Lane Journal, I am Jason Fox. Good night.